Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about this iPhone 6s. I found a bunch of old footage and so I figured I would do a cheap tech video. I'm using the Rode setup for my podcast, more on that on another video. I'm still figuring how do you really use this setup, so I apologize if the audio isn't very good. But anyway, like I said, today I'm going to be talking about this iPhone 6s. I bought it back in November, so it's been a while. And I've been using it as my daily phone until a couple of weeks ago when I sold it and I upgraded it to an iPhone 7. So I paid $75 for this phone. It was a 64 gigabyte. It was gray and it was running iOS 11, although originally when the phone came out, it was running iOS 9. It runs up to iOS 13, so it's very up to date on Apple software. And it came out in September 9, 2015. So even though it's still a 5-year-old phone, it's still a very good one, and honestly one of the best Apple iPhones you can get for under $100. So for the specs, it has 64 gigabytes and 2 gigabytes of RAM, unlike the iPhone 6, which only has 1 gigabyte of RAM. It has a Retina HD display, a 4.7-inch screen, like the iPhone 6. It has 1334 by 750 resolution, and it has an A9 chip, unlike the iPhone 6, which has an A8 chip. Now this is the last iPhone that actually has a headphone jack, but it also only has one speaker in the bottom, unlike the iPhone 7, which has 2 speakers.
Bring it down.
Hey, you go ahead. Let me get downstairs. Just lay it down.
So the back camera is a 12 megapixel f2.2. It can do video up to 4K 30 frames per second and slow-mo 1080p at 120 frames per second. So the back camera is actually pretty good. I'm going to show you guys a footage of what I filmed with it right now. The front camera is not amazing. It's a 5 megapixel 720 f2.2. But I think it is the best camera on a phone that you can get under $75. So you can't really complain for the price. So now the battery. The battery is a 7,115 milliamp hour. So it is smaller than the iPhone 6. Now this phone only had an 84% battery life. And meaning I did have to charge it more than you would when it's at 100%. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about my final thoughts on the phone. So I used it for the past 9 months. It was very good. It wasn't very slow. It would lag every once in a while. And gaming was super good. With the 2 gigabytes of RAM, you think you wouldn't be able to play many games, but I was actually able to play Call of Duty, and I know that you can actually play Fortnite on it. The speaker is not the loudest, but it's definitely not bad. It's alright for one speaker. Now, the display was very bright indoors, but outside it was okay. Sometimes I would have to turn up the brightness when being outside. I had to charge it twice a day for normal use due to the battery only being at 84% life. 3 times it was if I was on heavy use. And video is not the best, but for FaceTime you honestly can't really complain. Overall, I give this phone an 8 out of 10. If you definitely want to go pick one up, I'll throw a link to some eBay down below. Let me know what you guys think about the iPhone 6. Is it still worth buying? Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.